This is like making me emotional. It's so delicious. I can't even believe it. Please, when you make this and you take your first bite, do me the favor of closing your eyes and chewing slowly to really savor the moment of the experience of those textures and the warmth and the flavors.
Yeah, man. This is the Dagan Soro. Aratuga in the house. Kapuku Digit in the house.
This is the Joyride with the Rainbow Goddess, the Rainbow Goddess.
This is the Joyride with the Rainbow Goddess, the Rainbow Goddess.
Hello, and welcome to Joyride with the Rainbow Goddess. I'm Itzel, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make Bubka. I'm absolutely obsessed with this spread. I can have it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Serve it for any holiday or special celebration, and you are sure to impress. Today I'm going to make a double batch so that we can make a sweet and a savory kind. So make sure to look at my description below where I will include the single batch recipe as well as the one that I'm going to show you. Ooh, I'm so excited! Okay, let's head to the kitchen and make some magic. You're going to start by whisking 2 tablespoons of sugar with 1.5 cups of lightly warm water. Once that's nice and whisked, you're going to add 2 packets of active yeast, and then you're going to set that aside to let it soften while you prepare the rest of your ingredients. In a large mixing bowl, you're going to add 3 2/3 of a cup of plain white flour and 2 teaspoons of salt, then give it a little whisk. This next part can be done by hand, but it's much easier if you have a stand mixer or a food processor. You're going to add in your softened yeast to the flour mixture and a 1/4 cup of oil. I'm using olive oil. Then you're going to let it mix until it comes together into a ball. In my stand mixer, I put it on the 3 setting and let it go for 3 minutes. Now you're going to oil a clean work surface as well as your hands, and you're going to knead the dough for 5 to 8 minutes depending how strong you are. And to be honest, I really don't like to knead dough because I feel like I'm not very strong and the counter is a little bit high for me. So to be honest, I just threw it back into the stand mixer for 5 minutes and it came out perfectly. You'll know that it's ready when you're able to fold in the sides and then turn the ball around and tuck it under, and if it looks nice and smooth on the top, then it's ready to be proofed. Then you're just going to oil a bowl, put your ball in there, cover it with a damp towel, and put it in the warmest place of your house for about 60 minutes. Now, depending on the temperature of your house, it could be longer. You want to look for it to double in size. While our dough rises, we're going to make our fillings. In a food processor, you're going to mix 1 cup of almond flour with 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of water, and 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons of softened vegan butter, 2 tablespoons of fresh chopped rosemary, 2 garlic cloves, half a teaspoon of salt, half a cup of cooked and drained spinach, and 1 teaspoon of white truffle oil. Now give it a mix until you reach this nice green creamy consistency. Now for the sweet one, you're going to start by roughly processing half a cup of vegan chocolate chips. So you still have some chunks and some powder. Then you're going to add 1 cup of almond flour, 1/3 of a cup of orange juice, and 1 orange zest, 2 tablespoons of melted virgin coconut oil, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, and a pinch of salt, and half a teaspoon of almond extract. Now you're going to blend that until it comes together. Nice. Now that my dough has doubled in size, I'm going to once again oil a clean work surface, which I'm using this cutting board and putting a wet towel underneath so that it doesn't slip. Then I'm going to cut my dough in half, and I'm going to roll out the dough into a rectangle, and then I'm going to, as evenly as possible, spread my filling and then roll the dough. Once it's nice and rolled, I'm going to slit it down the middle and turn the inside upward to show the layers and braid the 2 layers together. Then cut the end and do the same thing, and then put it into my oiled mold. Then I'm going to repeat the process for the second one, and I'm going to cover them with a wet towel and put them in a warm place again to let them proof for a second time for 40 minutes. Now before we put them in the oven, we're going to brush them with a little bit of plant milk. Then you're going to bake them at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes.
Oh my god, it's ready! Wow.
Okay, so once these gorgeous breads come out, I'm going to give them a nice gloss, the savory one with some vegan butter, and the sweet one with some maple syrup.
Oh my god, I am drooling all over myself right now. I feel like I might be too excited for this. Alright, let's see. Ooh, look at that beautiful marble. I feel like I just want to squish my face next to it. It is so delicious. I just got chills. And it is just so soft. It's like a little pillow from heaven. Oh my god, this thing is such a beauty. It's like, I feel like it's gonna be such a shame to cut into it.
Oh, wow.
This really reminds me of like the almond chocolate croissants, but like straight out of the oven, warm and soft the way it is. I feel like it could be I can't even talk right now. This is so good. I like want to cry. It's so good. I think it speaks for itself.
Well, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know down in the comments what you think of this video, or definitely if you have any questions whatsoever. And as I've always said, if you have any suggestions for like foods you'd like to learn about or any videos you'd like me to make, I'd love to hear that down there as well. And if you did like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, you should do that now. I put up a new video every single Monday, and I would love to see you back here. Okay, love you. Have a healthy, happy life.